Well, good morning, welcome back to another video. A beautiful sunny Sunday morning. Once again alongside the banks of the mighty River Trent, and at this point in the River Trent's course it is mighty. Because I think we're only about 5 miles from the Trent's end where it flows into the Humber. But today, just a quick short walk. We're going to take in Keadby Bridge, which we're walking across now. And then we're going to head over to that wind farm across there. So we're going to walk on the Trent, head over to that wind farm, have a quick look at the Stainforth and Keadby Canal, then come back down along the Trent and see what we can see along the way. So this is Keadby Bridge, one of 3 bridges crossing the tidal Trent, the others being the Trent Bridge in Gainsborough and Dunham Bridge. Opened in 1916 and it's 167 metres long. It's got footpath, road, and you might just be able to see the other side there, the train track. So this bridge was slightly different to the others, because this section I'm standing on now, it used to be a 50-metre bascule. So if you can imagine Tower Bridge in London, and you've still got, even though it's not working today, it's closed down a long time ago, but you can still see the workings, all the cogs and stuff. So the bridge would have opened up like that. I'd say similar to what Tower Bridge does to let all the big boats through, coming from the Humber. Alright, so this is where the Stainforth and Keadby Canal starts or finishes, whichever way around you're going. And it's through that big lock down into the Trent, but we're heading down that way where that car's going. And this bit of road bridge, it's a turntable bridge, swing bridge, whatever we're going to call it. So when boats are coming through, it'll go at 90 degrees. So welcome to the wonderful, peaceful, and I mean peaceful, Keadby Canal, or Stainforth and Keadby Canal to give it its proper name, or if you're from the Donny end, I think it's more commonly known as the Stainey, but I've always known it as the Keadby Canal. So for many days and hours along this stretch here, and just further past the bridge, which you're going to come to soon, fishing. So it's always been known as the Keadby Canal to me, but it could be Stainforth and Keadby or the Stainey. It's just short of 15 miles long, and it connects the Trent, where we've just been down there, to River Don. It's one of those important trading routes back in the day. So this bridge we're just approaching, just down here, it's the Vaison sliding bridge. So in the way that Keadby is much older technology, this is much more modern technology. Saying that, it's actually broken, so there's no chance of seeing it moving. I'm not exactly sure why it's broken, but I was reading the other day it's actually broken. So and apparently, I'm not sure which boat it is, but I was reading, there was an article in our local news thing, BBC News. Some boaters down there, they've been stuck there for a few weeks, obviously because they can't get past this bridge. But it's a sliding bridge, so the whole thing, it's really quite clever actually. So the train line goes across it, and it all kind of slides sideways. I've never been across it, so I'm not exactly sure if we can see its mechanics and stuff, but Yeah, this whole bridge kind of slides back on itself, sideways, in a really weird way, but as I say, it's broken, so. But it is really quite clever. That's the way, look, that's the way it moves that way, and lets the boats cross. So these wind turbines form part of Keadby onshore wind farm. There's 34 of them altogether. There's loads more over that way, and it's the UK's largest onshore wind farm, or England's largest onshore wind farm, capable of powering about 60,000 homes. But it's as still as you like today, so there's not a lot happening. But what's everyone think? Ugly, unsightly, blot on the landscape? Me personally, I don't mind them. I think they look quite cool. In a weird way. In the right place to look alright. Absolutely teeming with fish. So good to see. They look like roach and rudd to me. It's absolutely heaving with them. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera. Alright, it's these two buildings, a Keadby power station, or power stations. I believe that's Keadby 1. And that's Keadby 2. I think Keadby 2 is a newer one. And I think that's got, I think it's the world's world's biggest single gas turbine or something like that powering whatever it powers. There's some power going through that, you can hear it buzzing. There's some brilliant walking around here. You can start at the lock where the canal meets the Trent, and you can walk up past those turbines up towards Crowell and then over the bridge, and then you can walk back down. I'm kind of cutting it short because it's only an intended hour or two walk this morning, so I'm now heading back in towards Keadby. I'm going to pick up the Trent and then head back towards Keadby Bridge, and then that'll be another little section of the Trent ticked off. I think we've only got about another 6 miles to do now, so of walking the tidal Trent, I mean.